Dude, I want to make another video. This is like maybe 3, maybe 5 minutes sort of a thing. Um, Dude, I'm getting the slightest hinkling, regardless of how big it is, that I find it hard to believe, but I don't know. Maybe it could be a thing that what is it? Is that the real estate that I lost from you putting my father out of business because he's not part of a secret society or whatever the fuck you assholes are doing, like only guys who make pizza and give you luxury cars or whatever the fuck can exist in society, and everyone else has to die. So on that shit, I think that there's this idea. You want to know something? I think the whole thing to do with Christ, I was thinking about it, right? And I said to myself, you know what kind of makes sense to me is that this idea is like some kind of welfare. Like if you're taking something away from somebody, right, and then you're giving it to somebody else because they died on a cross or whatever, there's like this. Well, dude, first of all, keep this in mind. You're picking one person over another. You're saying like one person is more superior to the other person, and that's not necessarily true. Okay, that's first off. But the video that I am particularly making, the reason why I'm making it, right, is it's under the idea that you took my father's business away and you gave it to a bunch of black people. I find that hard to believe, like I'm saying before. Like I think you might have given it to communists as well, or like people coming over from the breakup of the Soviet Union. So like you get what I'm trying to say there. So and then so what is the best case scenario I can think of is like it's like half communists and like half blacks, or maybe like based on what these blacks say, it could be wrong, because what I notice is that everyone wants the sensation that they're evil. Like everyone, you want to know something? It's interesting. I don't know if anybody realizes this. I don't think anybody does. Like something tells me that like I'm literally probably, well, I'm not gonna say I'm the only person that realizes this, but currently right now in the world, I would say that I'm currently the only person talking about this. Maybe there was a guy like 6 months ago or whatever. He's like, shit, dude, it seems like everybody wants to be responsible for this, even though they're not technically responsible for it. There's people who are actually in charge of things, right? Who are responsible for that thing actually happening, right? So those people are more responsible than like other people, but like everybody wants to be like, yeah, I'm the one who did that. I'm the one that fucked everything up. I'm that guy. It was me. I did that. I murdered that kid. It was me. I did that. No, it wasn't that guy. It was me. I'm the one who murdered him. Do you understand? Like some crazy shit, like things that you wouldn't want to be responsible for, like, because it'd be common sense. Like if you're smart, like you would just want to detach yourself from any sort of criminality or whatever. Like you want to be a part of it. You're proud of it or whatever. But dude, if you're given yeah, this is like 5 minutes. If you're taking shit away from my father because you've said that these are unpopular people in society, and then you're giving it to people based on like some kind of welfare, because like there's this idea that there's that girl on Stereo, there's some black chick, her Hawaiian something, dude, she makes a comment, right, that this is a ridiculous comment if you have to ask me. She equates the idea that killing a cow, let's say, and making a bunch of burgers or steaks or ribs or whatever it is because you're starving. She uses the term starving, okay? Now, do you want to know something? Unless you're living in your car or in like a tent, okay? Dude, I got news for you. If you have any sort of shelter, I don't give a fuck what it is. You could be living in like a fucking shed, okay? Literally a shed, not like a small house, a shed. Like dumb-ass fucking shit. Like, he's a snail. He's a turtle. Whatever the fuck. I'm saying, like, you literally, like, you live in a fucking shed, okay? Dude, if you have any kind of shelter at all, okay? Like, if you have a toilet and a sink and a shower, okay? And you any shelter, anything, okay? Dude, I got news for you. And you have a job, or you have some sort of incomes, anything, welfare, whatever the fuck it is, okay? Dude, you can't say the words, I am starving, okay? Those words cannot come out of your mouth, okay? As far as I'm concerned, okay? So, dude, there needs to be some logical ground rules that we're working with in regards to, like, just anybody being either rational or reasonable or whatever the fuck else you want to say. Because if you're saying something like, oh, I'm not making $250,000 a year, I'm starving to death. I'm starving. It's like you're just a fucking asshole. But, dude, here's the thing that I wanted to say, and this is way more than 5 minutes, but whatever. Dude, I don't think it's up to you as a society to pick winners and losers, okay? Dude, if you decide something, okay, and you're like, oh yeah, this is fucked up, we have to do something about it, or this is horrible and we have to do something about it, then, dude, do yourself a favor. If you don't like, dude, let's say you're like Hillary Clinton or Stephen Colbert or whoever the fuck you are, and you want black people or communists or whatever to have a fucking house, then, dude, you want to know something? Let them live with you. Or if you have a fucking house or a business or something, whatever the fuck it is, why don't you give them your shit, okay? You know what that term is called? Putting your money where your mouth is, right? But here's the thing, dude, you don't have enough of balls or whatever, or you're not like, you're not man enough or whatever to put your money where your fucking mouth is, are you? Okay? What you do is you go, oh, there's people over here that nobody likes. We can just take their fucking shit and leave them fucking homeless, or do whatever the fuck we want to them because we don't think they're human, okay? Because they're not like dark, their skin isn't like dark enough or whatever the fuck it is, so and they look weird, like, so they're not human. They're not human or whatever, so we can just do whatever the fuck we want to those people because they don't fucking matter. We've come to an agreement. Basically what the agreement is that nasty Nate will have a double penetration with me if I don't consider that person not to be human. So yeah, that's the agreement that we've come to. It's a very kind of self-explanatory agreement.